like the U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam, and you know what I'm saying, other territories that they claim and rep, Puerto Rico, you know, so on, shit like that. So it's Independence Day, United States. So looking into that, they declared it, they say July 2nd, 1776. You know what I'm saying?
American Samoa.
That's what they're saying. So they say they signed a document of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th. But even though they say a lot of people look at a lot of controversy saying it probably was August 2nd when they signed it, 1776. But they basically, a lot of people say, like 3 people came up and said everything was like Ben Franklin and Thomas Jefferson. And they all came up and said they signed that bitch on July 4th. You know, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Ben Franklin, they say they all later wrote they signed it on July 4th, but a lot of people say August 2nd, 1776. So this was the base of the shit that we know of today. July 4th just passed, you know what I'm saying? You just think of the shit that was going on and what people do. You gotta ask yourself sometimes, why this shit even going on? You don't even know, you just doing this shit, you don't even know why it's going on.
Motherfuckers just doing it.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the base of where it came from. Now, looking into tracing it up from that, they signed the Declaration of Independence, they said, like they said on July 4th, they allegedly said, with all the crackers that was in that bitch, just straight up, like Thomas Jefferson's, you know what I'm saying, the Ben Franks and all them motherfuckers, John Adams, all them, they was up in that sign that bitch, you know what I'm saying. And look, they got drawings of illustrations of that too, popular drawings that you may have seen around and shit, talking about that, I mean, showing the illustration of people all around and somebody sitting down writing on the shit, you know what I'm saying, like they all there. Man, leading up to now, the customs. What were they doing on the original celebration of 4th of July? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. First of all, the first 4th of July that they say was observed, I'm logging on right now and shit, looking at this shit. Okay, so it held like historical celebration held since 1785. The Bristol 4th of July parade in Bristol, Rhode Island is the oldest continuous Independence Day celebration in the United States. That what they said since 1785. That shit been going on. When you see a lot of the parades going on, you seeing where the shit originated from, because it's all about the origin, you know what I'm saying? So we get into the source of why shit happened. Now you're looking at a lot of this shit been going on, and then they start busting the bombs. I mean, like the firecrackers, they say that symbolize the bombs, which they say, you know what I'm saying, the story of like for as far as when the United States and the American Revolution was going on, it symbolized the bombs and the air bursting and the sound like that. So that's related to the firecrackers, you know what I'm saying, and the parades and stuff like that.
Going off,
Cannons.
Missiles lighting up the sky, rockets and shit.
Yeah, blasting off themselves. What did he say?
Blasting off themselves
before before the blast of cannon.
Setting up themselves.
Before the blast of cannon. You know what I'm saying? So this is the shit that's going on, looking at the tradition and why this shit happening. And see, this was back in the day where the crackers basically was fighting amongst each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had some that was like, we're gonna do our own thing over here. And you had some that was like, bitch, y'all come from us.
Y'all ain't gonna do that shit, cause we finna do this.
Y'all come from us. We sent you over there, dude. Now you think you stunting? You know what I'm saying? So the crackers fighting amongst each other and separated, and now they start to celebrate and start these traditions. A lot of this shit going on, we really gonna lead into the part of really where niggas' involvement when this shit was originating. Like they said, the declaring of independence. The bombs and the firecrackers.
Y'all lock in, man. It's 813-254-7820.
Yeah, straight up.
Holler at us, man.
You know what I'm saying? You already know we keep this shit live. So,
so you saying where was niggas?
Yeah.
During the signing of the Declaration?
Yeah, when the shit was popping off, because these the source of why they doing the shit.
I know where it was at.
So where was niggas while this shit was going? Because I look at that picture, the illustration, the popular picture, and I don't see nan nigga on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. I don't see nan nigga on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Not during the celebrations.
Nah, not doing the fact that the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
I'm gonna tell them where they was
people getting together and they crackers like they all saying like we declaring our freedom. They saying they declaring their freedom, but where niggas at?
Where was niggas' freedom?
I'm saying where was niggas declaring theirs? Was they declaring theirs in July 2nd, 1776 too?
No.
So, first of all, niggas when they have to declare from the Great Britons, because the Great Britons didn't own them.
They're not over them.
As far as over here, the crackers over here was over niggas. It was the overseer. Officer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There was the overseer over niggas. That's why you have names like Richard's son and Smith's son and John's son and Thomas' son, because you was the son of them crackers, boy.
Wow.
That's what it was. And they used to brand them with the brands, you know what I'm saying, like the slaves, so they won't have to get free from the
Just like they did
British.
the livestock.
They'll have to get free from the crackers that was over here. The European descendants that was over here always trying to get free from them. So, you know what I'm saying, niggas will have to get it independent. So they had no reason to be there signing that shit off, because they wasn't in the government. The government owned the niggas. So where was niggas' place in the origin of it? Now we're gonna get into what niggas' place at now. You know what I'm saying? But we want to know right now, at this time when this shit was popping off, where was niggas at when this was going on?
Well, niggas was probably tied up somewhere.
Wow.
Or working in the field. Probably being somebody's fucking monkey.
Damn.
Or just getting your ass whooped.
Yeah.
That's what niggas was at during the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, and that's really the truth, you know what I'm saying?
It's
because they weren't there declaring the independence. First of all, niggas didn't have a say-so in the vote.
Yeah.
Even at that time, you know what I'm saying? On paper. Niggas don't got a say-so now, but they think they do. But that's a whole different subject. You know what I'm saying? But niggas ain't even have a say-so back then, dog. You know what I'm saying? On paper. So you really ain't, you can't be in that motherfucker time you declare independence from who the crackers like, man, shut your fuck ass up. You can barely read, nigga.
Smack the shit out you.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth, you know what I'm saying? So, looking into it, man, where was niggas' involvement with Independence Day through the years? Like I'm saying, the first celebration back in, what it says, 1785. And where was niggas at in the parade? Probably under the fucking boat.
Probably holding the fucking float up.
You know what I'm saying? It also says since 1912, the Rebuild Society, a Danish-American friendship organization, has held a July 4th weekend festival that serves for a homecoming for Danish Americans in the Rebuild section of Denmark. They're going through this different custom through the years where shit coming from. The famous Macy's firework display, usually held over the East River in New York City, has been televised nationwide on NBC since '76. You know what I'm saying? So there's different things where shit started from. All this shit is talking about the American government, the crackers of Europe, getting free from the crackers of Great Britain. That's cool. I ain't got nothing against them people. That's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm looking at me as a nigga. I'm like, well, I really ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So even when they got free, so-called, they was like, man, they probably went to the master like, we free? They're like, bitch, what? Free from who, bitch? We free. Yeah. Get back to motherfucking what, boy? You know what I'm saying? So that's just what the truth is. So niggas now, where is niggas' source of it then? Why is niggas so involved in the shit now?
Niggas love it.
That's the key, you know, we're going to look into. We're going to understand, we want to ask the question of why niggas actually rep this shit harder sometimes than crackers, even on their tradition, and where niggas' tradition started from. You know what I'm saying? Doing this shit, because niggas love this shit now. And the crackers, we know why they doing it. They telling you straight up,
shit.
It's our shit.
They celebrating their independence.
That's them. Where is you at? Where's your independence at? Niggas ain't independent. You see this shit right here? This the shit that was happening to niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?